Good morning, everyone. I am here this morning. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to send out some. I'm gonna try to tag some people. I need to get in touch with some people this morning. I've talked to Josh. Hey guys, I've talked to Josh this morning. I called him and just got off the phone with him. So I'm going to tag some people to find, maybe to get more people on and to let you know what's going on, to let you know what happened, and and just to get some help. So let me get on my phone and I'll try to tag some people. And before I get started, I have a message. I use this for him. I asked him if he wanted me to say anything, if he wanted me to tell you guys anything. And, you know, um, while I'm trying to tag, I will say one thing. I woke up this morning and I went to Becky's page and I watched her last blog, and it had some meaning to it. And then I went to each blog, her Christmas blog, and of course I say all the time. Let me see. I need to get to YouTube, and then I need to copy. And then I went to her second blog, well, almost the last one, where she was outside and she was talking. And let me cut this down. And she was talking, and she was outside just talking, just talking about sometimes you just need to get alone with yourself. And I mean, if you go to her page, you can just, it was just, you know, I think I just have to say, because I've been through it, you know, Jeff passed away in August, and now this was, Becky's was, just happened unexpectedly. So, and then I went to the church page. They have a church. Her husband's a pastor, if anybody doesn't know. And the first 5 minutes, everyone, you've got to go listen to it. He just talked about how him and Becky live in a house and four walls, and it's the only two of them. And I'm still trying to copy, and I need to copy. Don, is there any way you can, Don, can you tag anyone on Messenger, and I'll tag who I can, if you would please, for me, and I'll send you the link, and I'll get you up here with me, please. Um, you want to come up here first? Or I mean, you don't have to. Just tell me, whatever. I just have to see. I gotta share. I gotta share. No, that's not it. I've got to. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. If you could just tag some people for me, if anybody could tag anybody for me, and let them know that I'm on, and it's about Becky painting the roses red. I would appreciate it. Now I already know everything. I talked to her husband this morning, Sharon, and I have a message from him to you people, to the community. I just need to try to get as many people as I can to come on this morning. And let me see. I'll do a group chat. Oh, let me see. Let me do a group chat. No, I'm gonna try to do a group chat. Okay, let me see chats. Let me just try to do a group chat. That's I need to do a group chat on Messenger, and then I can try to get people on. Create a group, okay. I'll get her. Um, I'm trying to find out people that really let's see, some people I don't. Lori, Northita, Jenny, Barbie. I can't get any more okay. Now what I need to do I need to get on my Facebook page. And maybe get on some of those groups. I'm sorry, guys, it's taken me so long. I just really need to try to get people on here so they can hear what I have to say, hear what he had to say. Let me see. Let's see. But you know what I'm trying to do is trying to copy my my page. I mean, there it is. There it is. I can copy it now. Share. Okay. All right. I got it, guys. Okay. I got it. Hey, can you tag, anybody? I'm getting ready to try to tag people to try to get them to come on. I talked to Josh today. I'm trying, shoot, Triple J and Crafts. My mind is like um, blank. Can you tag people for me and get them to come on so I can? I'm going to try to tag who I can now, and to hear what Josh had to say. I called Josh this morning and talked to him about Bekki. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I'm going to tag who I have um, on my list. Let me see. I'll put it on Facebook. Maybe somebody will see it. But I know I know you have more people that you could tag to get them here for than I have on my list. Okay. All right, I'm going to post that on Facebook. And then I'm going to go to some of the groups and maybe post it. That my groups, maybe that can see it. I've got so many, oh my goodness. I think that's Dolly's. Um, yeah, okay, Francis. Let me see, maybe I could post it, paste it. All right, it's coming up there. I created a group here already. Let me paste that. All right. Some people I may not get up. I may not. Um, and I will just thank you. Thank you, Francis. Um, thank you to everyone. Let me see. Paste. I know she was supposed to have a sale with Tiffany yesterday. Did anybody do Tiffany? I don't know if I have her on here or not. He said that he had actually saw her phone go off, and it didn't. And then that's when he got to talk to Tiffany. And that he apologized. He didn't even think about contacting any of us. And I just told him, it's no big deal because why would he think about, it was okay. It was okay. He had to take care of things. He did his own self. All right, let me see. I don't. Yeah, I'm pasting some more, maybe. Sandy Brown. Hey, everybody. I'm still maybe trying to paste, try to get some more people to come on. I'm sure that they will they'll see this. I know I, t- I talked to Josh and I talked to him, and I I volunteered to be in charge to try to raise some money for him and the expenses and everything, you know. And I don't know the first thing about it. Yeah, for Josh and the expenses and everything. The only thing, I think, Patsy, you're here, so I don't have to tag you. Let me see. I've got a big one here that's got a bunch of people on it. I'm going to tag that one. I think I know you can set up a fun, I guess, fun, whatever it is. Let me see. I think I wrote it down. GoFundMe page, and he doesn't. He don't have a clue what to do, and you know, I just told him that I would try to be in charge. Hi, Sandy, Francis. I'm glad you're here. Everyone, I'm gonna paste this one because it looks like it's a bunch of people on this one that it's like an elephant cell. So anyway, and then after that, I guess I'll go ahead and just and talk and tell you guys what's going on. It's nothing really going on other than we all know that Bekki has gone home to be with the Lord, and he did. When I called. Um, I just had to call and talk to him because Bekki and I had a special relationship. Um, you know, and you know, when something like this happens to us, and I know it was with me also, you know, every one of y'all reached out to me. Every one of you did. And I can't, I'm not reading your post or anything, but and I had my family with me, you know. You need to choose zero so they don't take anything. GoFundMe takes money, but she don't do PayPal anymore. Yeah, I know. So what do we do? What do we do? Because he said that. He said that she don't that she closed her PayPal account, that they don't transfer it out of her bank anymore. So I don't know what to do. Um, I don't know, you know. Yeah, Josh could set up a PayPal and direct donations could be sent there. That's true, and I would have to walk him through that. And I told him I would if he needed me to because he don't know anything about it. Yeah, she switched to Square. Yeah, yep, you're right. What's BMO or Zelly? What? What I don't know about those. Um, I don't know about those. I don't. Let me just. I could set up a PayPal myself, another PayPal, and you could send it to me in that PayPal account. Um, and Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna set up another PayPal in in her name, and he will. I mean, I think he trusts me, um, because you have to give it a couple days for it to for it to go through, because they do pennies and this and that. And I just talked to him. I just told him, that we would discuss it and decide what we wanted to do. Um, let me just tell you what happened. Um, he said that she hadn't been feeling good for a couple days, and that So he said that she said she had asked him, that she was tired, if it was okay if they went to bed. And he said that yeah. So he said that they went to bed, and he hadn't even turned the light off yet, and that she was laying there and she was talking to him and telling him, and thanking him for helping take care of her for a couple days, that she had asthma, and and really thanking him and everything. And he said that, and he's like, well, sure, Becky, you're my wife, that's what I'm supposed to do. The Cash App. Yeah, you're right. That's right. The Cash App. And he said that, he was telling her, that he loved her, and, and that, they were just talking. And he said that all of a sudden that she just, she coughed real loud. And when she did, um, evidently when she coughed, it loosened up something. And he looked at her and he realized that she wasn't breathing. So he tried to do mouth to mouth. And then, hey, Squishy, I see you, sweetie. And hey, Funky, I'm glad to see y'all. And no, she didn't have COVID. She didn't have COVID. She had a massive heart attack. They tried to do CPR. He tried to do CPR. And he called the first aid, and they went and continued to do CPR and continued to do it in the hospital for 2 hours to try to bring her back. And the doctor finally said, that there was nothing else she could do. What happened was, she had a massive heart attack, and this is what he said to tell y'all. Now I wrote it down. He said to tell them that Becky had a massive heart attack and that she did not suffer. And she was so firm in her faith, and she is in paradise. And he said that when the clots hit her heart that she went straight into Jesus's arms, and that she is in heaven with her daughter, and that she's there waiting on him. And he said that, and that's what he said to tell y'all. That she did not suffer, and that's what I have to say. That, and this is from his words. I wrote them down. He wants to thank each and every one of y'all. He's sorry. He didn't even think about, trying to contact anybody. If Tiffany hadn't have sent her a message about, are you going to go on a sale, that he wouldn't have even done, that no one would have known. And then I guess, he told Tiffany, and because he doesn't, he just said he was so sorry, that, and, it's like I told him, I said, Josh, I feel like I know you, I know Bekki, but, when I've talked to Bekki, Josh would be coming in the house, and he would be talking, and, and she would be saying, Blandine said this, and then Josh would say this to me, and, my heart, and maybe, I don't know why. Hey, Rehomer, I'm sorry, people. I'm just saying you right as, as you come in, and I thank you that you come in, and as you, I don't know. I just had to call him. I had to call him, and and Joshua, Josh, he's by himself. When I lost my husband, I had my family, and her family is there where they live, and they will. She will be buried with her family, because that's where they have a plot and stuff like that. As far as I don't know anymore as far as addresses, just if you wanted to send anything or anything. All I did was tell him, that I know that people would want to reach out and do something to help him, because we all loved Bekki. Bekki loved everybody. She had a little girl, and they were in an accident, Lydia, and the child died, and Bekki almost died. So that was, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago. So she's with her daughter now in heaven. So they don't, they didn't have any more children, only the one, and it was a car accident. I do know that. And Bekki almost passed away then. No, not stillborn. Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know, Susie. I don't know. I don't know whether it was stillborn or not. The way she talked about it, she talked about it, but I don't know if it was stillborn or not. It could have been. It could have been. I never questioned her, and I never asked him. Yeah, we all have her address. If anybody, like I said, if we want to do an auction, a jewelry auction, or if you just want to send him money, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, she was full term. Okay, see, I never questioned her. I just know she talked about it, about her daughter being in heaven. And then, he told me today that she was with her daughter. Um, okay, good. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm glad that you are. Do you want me to repeat what I said, um, Kelly, about what, what they said, what he said? Um, in the beginning, I had a mini sale for her and collected $225. Well, praise God, Lydia. Thank you so much. Um, if you want to write a check and just send it to him, I mean, I'm sure you have her address, and send it in a card and just say, this is from you, her jewelry community. I know everybody is stressed out right now with Christmas, New Year's. Okay. Um, I don't know. He said, he's not asking for anything. I just told him, that I knew that people, um, if you want to have your own sale, and if you want to have your own sale and advertise, maybe, that this money is going to go to Bekki. Hey, Scooter. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he told me. If you want to have your own sale, we're just trying to figure out what to do. As far as helping him out some. Okay, so Lydia, so you do, whoever, what happened? Okay, this is what happened. And we are streaming live on different channels. Bekki wasn't feeling well and asked if they could go to bed early. So he said sure. So they went and laid down, and she he said they were laying there and they were talking, and he said that she was telling him, Josh, I really appreciate you helping me the past 2 days, because she just wasn't feeling well. And he's like, well, sure, Bekki, I love you. Now, I'll do anything in the world for you, and you'll do everything for me, the same thing. And, and just was really, just talking to her, and, and like I was telling them, if you go to her page and go to the church, where he preaches yesterday morning, for 5 minutes, he talked about him and Bekki living living in a house together by themselves, how well they got along together, how much they loved each other, how much they loved being together, and just on and on and on. And then they go home and they lay down. And she had asthma, and she had been coughing, and when she coughed, he said he heard her cough one time really hard. Okay, Scooter Renee. No, he don't have a PayPal, so I don't know, what to do about that. Um, unless you just do the cash um, app, because it's only he doesn't. She doesn't have a PayPal, and he doesn't know how to set up one. So I talked to him this morning, and I told him, that I would try to help. But anyway, when she coughed, he looked over at, no, oh, she coughed and kind of had like a seizure. And he looked at her and he realized she wasn't breathing. And I forgot about the seizure part. And he tried to give her mouth to mouth, and he said, that her face looked funny. And I'll look that up. Lydia. Let me write that down, and I can look that up because I told him I would try. Let me see. BENMO or ZELLE, and I'll call, because I'm going to keep in touch with him and let him know what's going on. I mean, if it's okay with you guys, I told him I would be responsible. If it's, and I will look up what Lydia's telling me to do, VENMO or ZELLO. Okay. All right, good. All right. So so then payment. So it's known items that has been paid for before the seller can ship the goods. All right. Well, we'll see. So he tried to do mouth to mouth, and then he seen, that her face didn't look right, and her eyes didn't look right, and so he tried CPR, the compressions, and he called the first aid, 911. They came. They continued to try, and even in the hospital, they continued to try for 2 hours to keep her alive, or to bring her back. She doesn't have her PayPal anymore. She closed it out, he said, because she was having trouble with it. So she doesn't have PayPal. And so finally the doctors come and told him that, there was nothing else they could do for her. Now, this is what he told me. He told me to tell y'all, and I'll say it one more time, that she had a massive heart attack, that he believed that when she coughed and then had the seizure, that it went straight to her heart, and that she did not suffer, and she was so firm in her faith, and that she's in paradise. And he said that when the clots hit her heart, that she went straight into the arms of Jesus, and Jesus held her, and that she is she's with her daughter now, and she's there waiting on him. And he said to tell y'all that, and that he's sorry that he didn't, get to know anyone, or, he's a blacksmith, plus a pastor. And this was, Becky's thing, but if you go to her page, her last 2 Christmas things or whatever have a lot of meaning. And then, like I said, the service that he preached, I didn't watch it all. I only watched what he said about him and Becky's life. Meant so much to me. So much to me. So I don't know what else to say. Scooter Renee said that they were getting a fundraiser, and oh, you're welcome, Donna. I guess now you get to see who I am, don't you? Ah, yeah, here I am. Now you get to see who I really am. Yes, I have. Well, she's part of the community, and there's different parts of community. We have different groups, but we're all one community. And when one person hurts, we all hurt. And like I told him, Josh, if you need to call me any time, day or night, please do, because okay, all right, Kelly, Mama, thank you so much. And because her family is there, but with me, my family lived in my home, so I wasn't by myself. And he's at his home by himself. She was 40. She was 40 years old. Beautiful girl. Loved everybody. She lived in California. Yes. Yes. She talked about she could smell the smoke when they had the fires. It never got to her home or anything, but she could smell the smoke. She has a wonderful page. She loves, Disney. She loved Disney. Then she started going on other people's pages and getting to know people. So I want to thank everyone for coming. She loved the Lord. Yes, she was a precious Christian girl. She did. She would tell you about Jesus. I've had her on my channel explaining. One time I was watching her channel, and she was explaining about the coat of armor, the armor of God, and she did it, and it blew me away. It just blew me away because she used her jewelry, and then I had her come on my channel to share that one time because to see an example makes a difference in your life. It really does. It really does. Yeah. Yeah, they were. Oh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Don't. I know what he's going to go through, and you know, it's like I told him, the days that you have to prepare, you run out of time, your days there. I mean, you have to be here at a certain time. You have to be here at a certain time. And, and I just wanted to prepare him, uh, he's going to go to bed and he's going to wake up, or he's going to, in his mind, before he even opened his eyes, he's going to think, oh, Becky's laying beside me. But she's not going to be laying there. And I do that. I do that a lot. I'll wake up and I'll think, oh, Jeff is beside me, but he's not, But we have to keep on, and I prayed for him before I hung up. He is going to keep in touch with me. I told him I would let him know what was going on. So please, Lydia, if you're still here, please let me know, what you're going to do. I know there are different people that have different auctions and that have different people in their auctions. And I don't know if we want to go together and have just one fundraiser, or if we want to split it and, let Tiffany and them have one. And then, I mean, I know it has to be like someone has to know who bought what, and okay. I will let him know. I will write this down. So Angie, I'll write it down and let him know. And then when he sees your name, he'll know that's from you. He don't even know passwords to get into anything of hers. So Angie, I'll let him know that the next 10 mystery bag proceeds. You'll send the money to him. Okay. Well, April, I appreciate it. Honey, it's whatever you want to do. You tell me. Okay. So do you do that in just an email? Or what? I don't know how to do it. Mail cash. I'll send it in the mail cash. Do we need to set up? Okay. Do we need to set up a cash fund, like where the money can go into her account? No. Angie. Yes. We can. Does he need help hacking into the accounts? I have someone who resets all the electronics. Well, see, she closed her Dolly. She closed her PayPal account, so it doesn't. I mean, he could make up. I guess he could make up another PayPal account, but I would have to. Walk him through it, and he has one of the old phones, and he don't know how to do it. Um, um, all right. I'm going to look up Venmo and see what that is. and I think did let's see, I think yeah, okay. Other people, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I will look into Venmo and I will talk to him. Yeah, we're not gonna send cash in the mail. No, it can't send monies by PayPal, Venmo. Maybe a YouTube channel set up for her memory. A family, can I include the mailing address where checks or cashier checks can be sent? Okay, be best. Yeah. Yep. Well, she has see, that's the crazy thing. I mean, he said, he says he just don't want to feel act like he's stupid or dumb, but he's been in her videos, but she's done it all. Yeah, I know you use Square. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna look up Venmo, and then I'm gonna look up well, yeah, if and let's see, Cash App. But there's got to be some way, for them to receive this money into the bank account. Um, so there's got to have somebody has got to have the bank account number, and I guess that would be him. Carol, what vexing rose. One large day long auction switching channels would raise a lot for him. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's what I was thinking. Um, I know they've done it before. Can Josh create a PayPal account? I'm sure he can. I'll just have to set I'll have to help him. I'll have to help him create the PayPal account. He can let's see. He can purchase a Visa card and you can put the funds on it. Let me see. I don't know. All right, Don, let me see. Where did I go? Cash App would be easier for him. He just needs to put his info in to start the account. He can get money instantly by people. Okay. All right. I'm gonna get in touch with him and later on, and because I know that when we did that for Fluffy, we did the Cash App. GoFundMe. Well, I don't know. A GoFund charges money. I don't know if Cash App does or not. I don't know what to do. Y'all, yeah. I don't know. Y'all just, we need to know. I just need to know. Yeah, GoFundMe takes a percentage of the donations. Yeah. Really? Okay. GoFundMe is good for you. Oh, GoFundMe charges 5 or 15%. Cash App or charges 1%. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, Francis. Thank you. Um, well, even PayPal takes out money too. Uh, just message me if y'all would, and if y'all decide what y'all want to do. Um, I know it's gonna have to be after Christmas, don't you think? Um, I'm sorry, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. What did you say, Miranda? Let me see, Miranda. I missed what you said. Do we have a date for the charity auction? No, 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 not yet. We don't, Miranda. Uh, we're just now, you know, talking about it. I know Lydia has already raised money. I don't know how she's going to send it. Um, I know that Tiffany, and I can't think of her name, that's on Tiffany's channel, said that that something was in place. Um, yeah, you can send it friends and family, but if they get a lot of friends and family, they're going to, you know, yeah, Tiffany, definitely after Christmas. Yeah, yes. Okay. Okay. Let's think on this, and you know, after Christmas get through, then we can get together and decide what we want to do as a community. I've got new comments. Let me see. Lisa. Yes, Lisa, honey, I'll tell you what happened. Bekki, painting the roses red. Her name was Bekki. Her um, she had a massive heart attack, and she was 40 years old yesterday, and she passed away. And she was very known in our community. And I talked to her husband. It's just her and her husband. I think she may have had, I will tell you, I will read again real quick what her husband said. I talked to him this morning. Here it is. I'm sorry. Lisa Jenkins, Bekki. Did you know did you know her? Um it was Painting the Roses Red. She would pop in sometimes, and um I think she may have had a sale, if I'm not mistaken, with the Jewelry Nurse. Was that, did they have them on Saturday nights or Friday nights? If I'm not mistaken. Dolly, he really, he don't want people to really go out of their way to do, it's up to you. Um, but he just said, he's not asking for anything. Thank you, Fluffy. Uh, April's a lot, yeah. Yeah, okay. Her husband said, let me just tell you, Lisa, real quick. Her husband said that she had a heart attack, and that she did not suffer. And she was he said to tell everyone this, that she was so firm in her faith, and she is in paradise. And when the clot hit her heart, that she went to be in Jesus's arms when the clot hit her heart, and her heart stopped, and she passed right on into Jesus's arms, and she's in heaven with her daughter and waiting on Josh. So Fluffy. Yes, Bekki would. She would have. She would have stepped up to the plate to help anyone. So anyway, um, yes, let's. I just just contact me. Anyone that knows what to do, I will check into the Cash App, and I will check into the other one, and I will talk to him, and I will have to get probably a bank account number, and that's going to be between him and I. But I will just tell him that this will be after Christmas, you know, maybe a week or so, couple weeks. Let's, thank you, Francis, for coming in. I appreciate it. I will tell him, that it'll take a little bit to get together, but because I know, that I I haven't closed my husband's bank account yet, because they've told me, to leave it open at least 6 to 8 months, which he had his own separate account, and I had mine, but we could pass money back and forth. And I know what he has in there. I know there's no checks coming and going, but the bank wants you to leave it open so many months. So, yes, let's, as soon as something's posted, I'll ask him to make sure that we see it. If they post, I'm sure they do at the funeral home. Thank you, Lisa. And I don't know if we want to go together and send something. I just don't know what's going on with with everything in the world. Maybe we just want maybe go together and send like a I mean, I myself, it's called a lily, and it just lives forever and ever and ever. And just have a florist look for a florist, look for a florist where her address is. Um, that way, you know what you're going to get because you're going to talk to someone. And you can Google it, because if you go to like just my flowers or whatever, I've it's hard to tell. And maybe just, I don't know, just a card, or a simple card, just telling him, just maybe just a simple card writing down, your feelings for Bekki, what she meant to you, and and he could read those and be able to keep them. Um, I, I think that would be a good idea. Um, and most of us have her address. If we don't have her address, if you don't have your address, if you don't have Bekki's address, you can contact me on Messenger, and I will give it to you. And you can send the card to Josh. It's Josh, and it's Smith. I mean, I think, I think that if what 20 there's 20, 30 people on here now. If there's more that come and read this, and I think if you would just get a card right today and put it in the mail, and let all those cards come to his home, and he can sit down and read what Bekki meant to us, would be so amazing to him. So, I mean, I think that would be a good idea until we get something else taken care of. My heart went out to him. He's crying. It's just like me. That was his best friend, not only his wife. They only had each other. And like I told him, he has Jesus now, and Jesus is with him. So I'm going to close, and I'm just going to close, and I'm just going to pray and ask God to put on each one's heart what to do. Whether it be a card, whether it be an auction, it doesn't have to be, just whatever God lays on your heart. Okay. Let me see. This is my address. And yes, we do. We never know. We never know when they walk out the door, they're not coming back, Fluffy. You're exactly right. Now, when you do my address, please, I'm not trying to be, and I shouldn't have done it, but it is spelled without an E, and it's just JUSTOSERV @gmail.com. Your name is Mark. Well, hello, Mark. I'm glad to know your name is Mark. I didn't know that. And thank you, Cinnamon. I had to. I'm just thankful that people come, and I know that people will watch it. But just let your heart tell you what to do. And I'm just gonna, like I said, I will put my email down again. JUSTOSERV at gmail.com. And I will send you her address. I'll send you Josh's address. And I just think it would be overwhelmed. I mean, I got cards from people I didn't even know. I mean, when my husband passed away, I met people I didn't know because, when we were younger, my husband was a sinner and I was a sinner. And I'm not saying anything about being a sinner, but, he knew people and hung with people that I didn't. And there were so many people that come to my home, and my boys would say, "Come out here, Mom," and I would meet someone, and I would know their name, but I didn't know their face. All right, Fluffy, thank you so much. You're dedicating your next live to Bekki and family. Yeah. See, Angie. Let's see. Okay. All right. Rosie's Closet. I did a charity auction for Todd a few months back, and the best way to do it was with the GoFundMe. Yeah, I will look. I will look. I will. I will look, Rosie, I guess. It doesn't matter, because even if it goes through PayPal, they take out some too. So I will look, and we might just. I mean, I think a GoFundMe would probably be the safest. Yeah. So I will look, and then I'll talk to Josh and find out what I need to do. But like I said, let's get through Christmas, and then that'll be the next thing on our list, I guess. Once maybe the new year. Father God, I pray in the name of Jesus that you just thank you, God, for everyone that come here today. God, I thank you for everyone that gave me their opinion to try to help me to do what you want me to do for Josh. God, he's not only Becky's husband, God, he's your servant because he's a pastor and he preaches the word of God. And he's your son, God, and Bekki was your daughter, and although he's not asking for anything, Lord, I just pray that you just lay on each one's heart what they want to do, God, and I just hand this over to you, Lord, and let your will be done in it. In your name, Jesus, I pray. Just let your will be done. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, guys, I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna hang. I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna hang up like I'm on a phone, but no, I'm not gonna hang up. But thank you so much. And like I said, we'll get through Christmas, and I will get in touch with him and find out the information and let you guys know. Um, if anybody wants to send flowers, or if it, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. I just, my opinion would be, uh, if you have that address and that card, uh, and write down, if you have to get a piece of paper, if you have to get a piece of paper to write to him a note and tell him how sorry you are. He's a special man. He was a good husband. He is a good husband. And they were special people. They served the Lord, and God just decided to call her home. So, yeah, you're just right. Watch from the beginning, and we're just gonna take it. Yeah, just STOSERV. Thank you, Mark. I will not forget that. And thank you so much. So, are if you don't email me, you can message me on. Yeah, we love Bekki. I mean, I don't know. She was just a special person, and to hear her talk, her voice. So I'm gonna say goodbye, and thanks for stopping by, Angie, and everybody, and we'll keep in touch, okay? And so I'm gonna end it, and I don't know what else to say. She knows we got this. She knows we got this. Love you, Squishy. Be praying for you, sweetie. Your pain will be better. Okay. Thank you.